here's what I'm going to do. I'm going to get through preliminary examination. To his violation, I'm going to sentence him to 30 days, credit 10, the balance he's to serve, and then this will be before Judge Freshour.
Assistant Public Defender Hannah App, hearing on behalf of Stewart, sitting in for Ms. Perry. Mr. Stewart, will you state your name for the record?
Mr. Derek Stewart.
Thank you, sir.
Your Honor, we are asking for an adjournment. My information is that we do not have a competency report received.
I asked for a bond. We're not the same attorney I had the other day. We were asking for a PR bond. Hello?
Your Honor, if you could give me one moment to check the file regarding the bond request, please. Thank you.
We were discussing a bond Tuesday. You're not the same attorney I had Tuesday.
One moment, Mr. Stewart. Your attorney had to leave court.
It's 4/24/25. I denied the bond request. Then did he disappear? No. Then I had a competency. I have a competency. And then he didn't appear. His bond was denied.
I didn't appear. What you mean I didn't appear? I was in jail.
Well, he had a bond violation. His bond was denied.
But they said you couldn't go ahead with the bond violation until the competency.
Sir?
Your Honor,
Go ahead.
I believe the information you say is correct. In regarding the bond request, Mr. Stewart is asking the court to consider a release on a personal bond. He reports that he would stay at the Delana Center if released. We do have updated contact information. He has been in custody over 100 days.
Probable cause conference, September 25th, 2025, 9 a.m. Motion for bond reduction is denied. Bond will continue. Court.
Good morning, Your Honor. Assistant AG Clarissa Williams.
Assistant Public Defender Chelsea Virgil is with and on behalf of Anthony Williams. Please state your name.
Anthony Williams.
Your Honor, I'm asking for, if possible, 1 week adjournment. I did receive an offer from the Attorney General yesterday after I was speaking with Mr. Williams. So just to keep things moving along, asking for a very short adjournment.
1 week would be the 18th. Not objection. Probable cause conference, September 18th, 2025, 9 a.m. Bond continued. Thank you.
Thank you.
Court calls case People versus Brandon Kelly.
Assistant Public Defender Chelsea Virgil is with and on behalf of Brandon Kelly. Mr. Kelly, can you unmute and state your name?
Yeah, let me see if I got it. All right, Brandon Kelly.
Your Honor, we're asking to adjourn this for media, and may I address bond?
Probable cause conference will be adjourned to September 25th. Yes, that's about.
We are asking the court to consider a personal bond or a very low cash bond. Mr. Kelly has a plan for, if he's released, he would stay with his parents. He also would be in treatment with CMH. He does not have a criminal history, understands his bond conditions, and I think it would be beneficial to him to get that mental health treatment out of custody. He has been in custody for 70 days now.
Only on this case?
He had another misdemeanor. My understanding was that the bond was set at $100 on that just to get time served.
He does have another case. I'm sorry, I don't know if the counsel was finished. It's completed their arguments.
I'm finished. Thank you.
So, Your Honor, we do believe that Mr. Kelly still is a danger. With Mr. Kelly, while it is true that he has a CMH plan, it's the result of being petitioned while he was in jail. That petition last month because he was threatened to kill a jail staff member, to injure jail staff. He refused to take any medication. Your Honor, it was indicated that I checked the retroactions. He just had his hearing 2 weeks ago. And at that hearing, he was found to be a person in need of treatment, that he, one, is a danger to others, and also doesn't necessarily recognize the amount of treatment that he needs.
That treatment is completed.
Okay, thank you for interrupting. Go ahead, Mr. Douglas.
So, Your Honor, I know in the petition that it did indicate that the petitioner was recommending that the jail be able to give Mr. Kelly shots of antipsychotic medication since he would not take medication. And so while I'm sure in the last 2 weeks, he might be benefiting from that medicine, I feel about whether he will continue that medication once he's released. The allegations here, I think, indicate a danger to the public. If there had been some ongoing treatment that he seemed cooperative with, I would feel different. But in this case, he's accused of punching a Target employee in the face where he busted his lip by using a watch wrapped around his knuckles as makeshift metal knuckles. I would also note that in the other case, he was accused of following a stranger to a library bathroom. When that individual turned around to find out why Mr. Kelly had followed into the stall, Mr. Kelly asked him what he's looking at, and then he punched that individual in the face, giving him a black eye. So with such a short amount of treatment, given that he's had a history of non-compliance, I don't think at this time that it's safe for the public.
Anything else?
I would just say we're not denying that he has had, mental health struggles, and he is going to get help with that. I think that the circuit court order for assisted outpatient treatment is a determination that it is appropriate for him to be getting outpatient treatment rather than being hospitalized or some more restrictive alternative. I also think with a supportive family, he would do well in that environment. So we still ask the court to consider that.
Motion for bond reduction is denied. Bond will continue. Thank you.
When's the next court date?
25th.
Thank you, Your Honor.
Court calls case People versus Imbaye. Yeah.
Good morning, Your Honor. Assistant Public Defender Dabi Liba on behalf of Mr. Ngai, which I believe is the correct pronunciation.
Yeah, bye, Baba.
Mr. Ngai, could you please state your name, sir?
My name is Baba.
Case of the People versus Curtis Damon.
Your Honor, the people.
Good morning, Assistant Public Defender Lauren Kearney on behalf of Mr. Damon. Mr. Damon, state your name for the record.
Curtis Mitchell Damon.
Thank you, sir.
Your Honor, regarding the probable cause comments, we're asking for a preliminary examination date. I would like to address bond, and there's also a bond violation to address as well.
Yeah.
It's a little bit old. I think it's from early August, late July.
Well, let's get your preliminary examination set. What was the subject?
A positive scram.
So right now he's sitting here with no bond.
Correct, yes.
Okay. Discovery is complete.
To my knowledge, yes.
People have their witnesses available the 23rd?
Yes, Your Honor.
All right. I'll set preliminary examination September 23rd, 2025, 9 a.m. before Judge Fresh Hour. Okay, go ahead. I have it in front of me now. From June 25th.
June?
That's the one I have. Well, yeah. August 12th, I'm sorry.
Okay.
Enrollment date was June 25th. I'm sorry.
Okay.
August 12th.
Just want to make sure I was coming from the right headspace. So I did have a chance to speak with Mr. Damon regarding the violation. He is going to admit to the violation today for the positive drug or the positive alcohol results. He did, for the court's information and I guess bond, relates bond as well, he did complete 30 days at Sacred Heart inpatient treatment. He got out and essentially relapsed. Right after that relapse, he had a mental health crisis and was hospitalized at
Health Source.
Saginaw. I did speak with his fiance, who's a social worker for Salvation Army, and she did provide me with all the information. He was petitioned by the court for hospitalization due to suicidal ideation. He completed, I think, 12 days there in an inpatient psychiatric hospital, and that's why he missed his last probable cause conference date that was scheduled for August 7th. There was also the warrant in place that was kept in place. So given all that, Mr. Damon obviously has been through a lot over the last couple of weeks. He is back into compliance with his mental health treatment. He's on new medication, and I also verified this with his fiance that is really helping and has changed his disposition. New medication that he wasn't on before. He's also on abuse, thank you. And they referred him to AA, NA, and a support group, which he's been attending since leaving the Saginaw Hospital. So given all that, I think Mr. Damon is on the right track. He was fully honest with me about his relapse and is really ready to get out, get his life back together and stay sober. He's now has over a month sober. So we're asking for his release.
How long has he been in?
10 days.
Okay, go ahead.
And for the violation, I'd ask for credit for those 10 days. And he's willing to comply with any bond conditions the court may order moving forward.
Response.
Your Honor, I have some concerns. The court's aware he was on strength tether. He was still continuing to drink. It sounds like he was released inpatient. After that, he still continued to drink. What's been happening hasn't been working. And I don't know what else we can do other than keeping him in custody at this time in order to ensure that he continues not to drink and continues to remain sober. I have some concerns given that the underlying facts in this case involve his drinking as well. The report indicates he also had some warrants out related to some alcohol offenses at the time. He was threatening to harm another individual and being rowdy and obviously resisting police officers due to his intoxication. So I just have concerns given this pattern of drinking, especially while on bond, his inability to control his drinking, that if this court were to release him, that he would just continue drinking and violating them.
I think things have changed. I think Mr. Damon admitted he relapsed in late July.
Here's what I'm going to do. I'm going to get through preliminary examination to his violation. I'm going to sentence him to 30 days, credit 10. The balance he's to serve, and then this will be before Judge Freshour can take a fresh look at it at that point in time. All right. Thank you.
Thank you.
Assistant Public Defender Alexis Zerps with on behalf Mr. Paez Madrid, be present via Zoom.
Sir, can you state your name?
Dimas Paez.
All right.
Your Honor, we are requesting an adjournment to try to seek a global resolution amongst all of Mr. Paez Madrid's matters.
September 30th, 2025, 9 a.m. Bond continued.
Thank you, Your Honor.
Court call the case of versus Antonio Parker. You're all set, sir. Set. Did he? I don't know.
Well, I believe I was trying to request permit to go back to Indiana to my home.
Go where?
Your Honor, that's not my fault.
Hang on. I'll finish this.
Your Honor, my apologies, Mr. Paez, my apologies as well. He did want me to request if he could have permission to leave the state of Michigan. He's originally from Indiana. His fiance and 2-year-old son reside in Indiana, and he's already spoke with community corrections that if he were to get that permission to live in Indiana, that they would be helpful in setting up his testing in Indiana, and then obviously sign that release to get the test results sent over to community corrections.
Your Honor, I would object. I believe he had to be extradited from Indiana for these cases here.
Was he extradited?
Your Honor, I'm not sure of that fact.
Yeah, I did. I had an extradition from Indiana. I was brought here. I was released on bond, and right now I'm asking for permission to go back to my home to keep
For
working.
extradited to the state. If you extradite to the state, I'm not going to give you permission to leave.
And Your Honor, my notes, an extradition waiver was signed by our office. I do believe he was extradited from Indiana for these cases.
For these cases. He was extradited from Indiana for these cases. Motion to travel is denied.
But
Your Honor, thank you.
Well, sir, you can keep with those faces. I don't think you want to do that. I've made my ruling. Turn your camera on. I gave my ruling. I gave the basis for that. If you've got a problem with that, the next hearing, and get those files in, will be in person. He needs to appear here. And then we'll see what faces you make.
no, I was not trying to make any faces. I was just like sad about it because I'm.
Court calls the
actually
case,
right.
people versus, and shut him off. Court calls